Hey, Happy New Year. Okay, the plan was for this video in particular, I was going to do my best of 2019, kind of my wrap up to the my favourite movies of the year. And then follow that up with a video of my most anticipated movies of 2020. Now, that was the plan, but unfortunately, plans don't always go the way you want them to. So instead, I'm bringing you my reaction to the Quiet Place 2 official first trailer. If you remember correctly, if you're subscribed to this channel, if not, go back and look at my last video. I did a reaction to the teaser trailer. I thought, it'd be a good way to sort of, jump back into this movie franchise, thinking that there'd be a little bit of a gap between that teaser trailer and the actual trailer, at least a month or two. But no, they waited just over a week. So now my next video is this. I feel like I have to do the reaction to that trailer. Otherwise, what's the point? I loved the teaser trailer. I thought it was absolutely amazing. I thought it was great. It did just enough of what it needed to do to get me excited and enticed for this movie. Like I say, they go and release the trailer, so here we are. So yeah, we're basically just going to jump straight back into this movie. Now, a few little things just before we get started. With my trailer reactions, sometimes I do watch the trailer beforehand just to kind of get a sense and a feel of what I'm going to be watching, so that I can actually talk to you at the same time, so I'm not just sitting there quietly. But this one I have not. I always state whether I have or whether I haven't, because I want the reactions to be genuine. If I am doing a reaction from watching it the first time, I want that to be genuine so that you can see the way I react. And I also tell you if I have watched it before, so that you know that I'm not lying, basically, that I can actually have a conversation and talk about the thing that I'm watching, because I've already seen it, so I kind of know where it's going anyway. Another thing I just want to address on my last actual trailer reaction, the Ghostbusters Afterlife trailer reaction, a couple of the comments were, why is there no sound on the trailer? I normally put the video up in the top corner, and yeah, I get asked why there was no sound. I did explain in that video, but I'm going to explain it again. It is all down to copyright issues. I'm not sure exactly what the rules are, but I did do one video before where I used a video clip with sound in it, and the video got taken down. So some different companies do not allow you to use their video clips unless you have permission. As a small YouTuber, I cannot reach out to them and get permission that I'm aware of. So the way that I get around it is I put the trailer there with no sound. If you'd like to watch the trailer with the sound along with what I'm doing, this day and age, everyone's got more than one kind of device. So I'm sure in some way you could be watching the trailer as well as watching my reaction. There must be some... It is possible for you to sync those up if that's what you want to do. I'm just saying that is an option, or you can just go along with what other people do and just watch the video and listen to my reaction. Watch the trailer first, then watch my reaction. There's plenty of different ways to do it, but that is the basic explanation as to why I don't put sound in there, because I don't want the video to get taken down. Because as basic as these videos look, they do take me a little time to kind of get right, a few hours at least. So all of that hard work, I don't really want to waste it on a chance, So I will always watch it without, I will always put it in the video without sound. I will be listening to it because I have my magic headphones. But yeah, as always, as soon as the trailer starts, it will be up there so you can kind of watch it and you can get a sense of what I'm reacting to. Yeah, that's it. We're going to jump straight in. And I'm aware that I've said jump straight in numerous times, but, it sounds fun. It's not what a cool YouTuber would say, let's jump in. But yeah, let's jump in. Oh, you can't hear that, but it's very eerie. Day one. Right, okay, so it's explaining the origins of the whole alien attack. Does this mean that whoa, does this mean we're going to see some John Krasinski in this movie? I do hope so. Those things are creepy. That's actually quite suspenseful. Okay, we're back to present day. No, they haven't got their shoes on, just like we saw in the teaser that I, for some reason, focused on quite a bit. I don't know why. Oh, what the hell? Who would set a trap? So yeah, I get it. Cillian Murphy. I love that guy. Okay, okay. This is good. This is there's a lot to unpack in that. Yeah, there's quite a bit to unpack in that. Okay, obviously, like I say, we elaborate a lot more on the teaser trailer aspect where they're walking through that sort of abandoned area, you know, and they're walking through, and then she hits that tripwire. It's obviously a trap. I'm not sure why that guy has set the trap. Clearly to, I'm assuming rob other people of their goods and you know the stuff that they have. I actually saw a Facebook post earlier that basically said this trailer makes it look like The Walking Dead meets A Quiet Place. Now that I've seen the trailer, that quote actually makes a bit of sense, and it's a very funny quote. That's what you get in The Walking Dead all the time. You get other sort of communities and stuff that are coming in and stealing and taking away all the stuff from other communities, and that's what that looked like for a time there. But obviously, the character there being played by Cillian Murphy, like I say, great actor. I love that guy. He's obviously, you know, warmed up to these. You know, he's seen that it's a lady with her three young children, one of which is a baby. So I'm guessing he had some kind of, you know, a heartfelt moment where he decides to take them in and help them out, you know, with this cause. Because he even said it there, there's bad people out there. He's obviously making a choice to help them out and bring them in and make, like I say, maybe start a community. Probably not the easiest time to be doing that, especially in this world. I mean, you saw that thing crawling down the wall. It was that is in daylight, so it wasn't as creepy as what it could have been. But just seeing those things, like at the beginning there, where it jumped on the car, like just this big kind of lumbering spider alien monster thing, it was creepy. It really was. Like I say, seeing it there in the daylight though, crawling down that wall, it didn't make it look as scary as what it could have been. You know, if that was at night time and you could just see it in the shadows, I think that would have popped a lot more for me, like with this kind of horror aspect. I mean, that was just a quick second, so out of context, it's very hard to sort of make that judgment. You know, that they could have the sort of things that I've just described, like further along or even previous to that in the movie. So that 1 second, I mean, with movies like this, with trailers like this, they need to show off you know, the CGI and what they've got, they need to get people hooked and get them into the cinemas. I mean, with the sequel to A Quiet Place, that's not going to be a hard thing to do anyway, because it's such a popular movie. You're going to get people wanting to see the sequel, but they have to do this thing where they have to show off, you know, the CGI and all the scary bits in these trailers to show people what's going to happen. And it's a good thing, but it's also a bad thing at the same time, because they're giving away too much and it will eventually hurt the movie. But that was fine. Like I say, I'm not completely happy with that, but I'm just hoping in the movie there's a lot more of what I wanted. Obviously, it's not just me, but if I'm happy coming out of this movie, then I'm happy. But yeah, the returning cast, I'd like to see John Krasinski, because they had that moment there at the beginning where it was obviously the kind of origins to what was going on and everything that's happening, you know, society breaking down. So I do hope that John Krasinski's going to be in this movie, even if it's in flashbacks, that's fine. Cillian Murphy being added to this cast, I can't say it enough. That guy is amazing, and it even took me a few seconds to realise it was him because of the beard and the hair, but oh, he is so good. And Djimon Hounsou as well, he's just showing up everywhere nowadays. He is like all over the place, and that guy is incredible. He brings that kind of smouldering intensity to his roles that I really like. So I'm glad that he's in this movie as well. It looks interesting. It really does look. It looks like it's carrying on. You know, it's building from what the first movie made, which is what a sequel is supposed to do. I get that, but you know what I mean? Because it looks like it picks up straight away, which is really good. There's obviously a few months kind of buffer there, so that they've obviously grown as people, they've grown as characters, but I'm excited to see where they are now in this world, and you know, if they can actually fight these aliens, because they did kind of think up a way to, you know, battle them in the last movie with the noises, the certain frequencies and things. So I hope that kind of comes into play. Obviously not straight away, they can't make it too easy. I am very much looking forward to this. So it's all a lot, you know. Like I say, I only did the reaction to the teaser trailer like just over a week ago, and they've already released this trailer, so it's a lot to kind of take in. But I'm very happy with that. I really am. Like I say, I've got a couple of little bits that I'm not completely excited about, because you know that thing with the creature in the daylight, I don't want to keep going over it, but yeah, I kind of wish they don't do that. But again, they have to show it off and they have to get people in, so I do understand. I'm not completely upset, because I do understand, but at the same time, you could do better than this. What else did I like? Yeah, it's just all round. I like where this is going. I hope they don't release too many more trailers. I mean, it comes out in March. That's, you know, 3 months away. So I'm hoping this is it. I say it all the time in these trailers. I hope this is it and this is all we get, because it's enough for me. And I'm sure diehard fans out there, it's enough for them as well. So I hope they just leave it. Do that. That's fine. It's going to get the people in. It's going to make money. Don't release another 6 trailers where you're going to see the whole movie and, you know, all these... Don't do it. But they're going to do it because they need to market. So, again, I understand it, but they shouldn't do it. You know, it's a tough call. It really is a tough call. Oh, yeah. A little thing that struck me, actually, at the very beginning of that trailer, it popped into my head. At the very beginning of that trailer, it just popped into my head. It came up with Day One. I know they didn't, but it looks like they stole it from my movie. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about, go into my YouTube channel, scroll down a few videos. I made a movie called Alone, and it is a kind of video diary thing, and I used Day One, pretty much the same as what they did. They stole it. They clearly stole it. I'm going to write to Paramount and ask for some money. If only that was true. No. Yeah, that just kind of jumped in my brain. I'm sure that's not real, but if only it was. Oh, that was a good trailer. That was a good trailer. I'm happy with that. So, yeah, at least now it's going to be added into my most anticipated movies of the year when I finally get around to making that video. But for now, that is this video. If you enjoyed it, if you if you like the trailer, if you like what I had to say about it, feel free to throw some comments down below. You know, maybe like this video as well. I had some good conversations with some people with my Ghostbusters Afterlife trailer reaction. All of those new fans that are now here on my page, welcome, thank you very much, and hit me up in the comments down below and we'll have another conversation about this trailer. Yeah, like, subscribe, do the thing, do the, you know, the YouTube things. It's very late, I'm very tired, and I've not had a drink, so my mouth is very dry, so I apologise for this really bad ending. But yeah, thank you for watching, goodbye.